Hi, welcome to Smosh Mouth. I'm Shayne.
I'm Angela.
And I'm Damien. Sorry, when Amanda's here...
Am I supposed to... That's what I'm still not learning.
So
this.
look.
Amanda always introduced the guest.
But I get it wrong every time. Like, I usually am saying, I'm Damien, then Amanda goes like, and then like...
Yeah.
It gets mad at me.
But you're your own host. You're doing your own thing.
And I kind of just say my name and then look over. But I'll do it. I got it. Ready?
All right. Hi, welcome to Smosh Mouth. I'm Shayne.
I'm Angela, and here with me is Damien Haas.
Thanks for having me, Angela.
What's up,
Can
guys?
I be so real? I liked your original way better because it lets me say my name and not just be like, what do I say after?
Yeah.
Like,
No,
this
it's
is Damien.
true.
I'm like, yup.
That's true.
Yeah. But how are you? What are you doing? How you feeling?
I'm feeling great, thank you. I know y'all just filmed an episode before this, just a little, behind the curtains, and I heard laughter the whole time. I want to get on your level. I'm ready to be a goofball, and I'm still waking up.
So this episode's a little impromptu. We were going to have a guest today, a guest we're very excited about. They weren't able to make it.
Rhymes with Sholly Narton. Dolly Parton was supposed to be here. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay, sorry. Go back.
No. We're going to keep that in because that's good.
Angela, you get one take that out per episode.
Yeah,
and
you get one take that out, and you
could be
used
this.
it. You fired it off, so you don't get to take anything else
How funny would
out.
it be if we just said Nick Cage was going to be here?
You know what's
Dolly
crazy?
Parton.
I was
Anyways,
also
Very
thinking
funny.
the same joke. I was just like, I almost was like, let's just say it was the 42nd president of the United States. And I was like, wait, was Obama 42nd, 43rd? And then that's when you said the Dolly Parton thing. I was like, thank God you did it.
Start
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
No, this is good.
Welcome to Smosh Mouth.
We decided last second to do this because we're all here. So we're like, let's just do this Try Not to Laugh episode. This will
Yeah.
be really fun.
Yeah.
This is my favorite way to do a TNTL. We have nothing.
We
Planned.
truly have nothing planned.
Yeah.
What if I pulled out my phone and you realized this was my plan all along?
Right. Because I was going to be vague, but I was like, I'll just use all the jokes I was planning for our guest on you.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
that's funny. Well, I decided something in the bathroom just now.
Oh, okay. Do you want to? Because the way, obviously, that we do TNTL is we kind of like announce when the game begins.
Yes.
Do you want to save this, or are you?
No, I'm going to say this before
Oh, okay.
I know we're going to
Bathroom's
start.
not funny.
You're right.
Angela had a hard time in the bathroom, wants to tell us about it.
So I didn't say that.
I'm
We
screwed.
Can't laugh
So I
about
didn't
this.
say that. You two are trunk boys.
Or what?
They're always
Trunk
boys.
boys?
Who say,
Trunk boys,
Oh,
elephants.
right. You said we're trunk boys.
These are boys. It's going to be me in the
all
back
up in the
seat.
trunk.
Being like, please be quiet, guys. Mom's trying to drive, and you guys are in the trunk.
She's taking those turns real hard.
You guys are just gonna laugh at each other all day.
Then we
What
get
I'm gonna do
rear-ended.
in the bathroom, I realized. See, this is it. They're gonna go. I am going to completely win. I decided in the bathroom I will win. Mm-hmm. And I think all the winner needs to do is decide. Right? So I'm deciding
They say that in sports.
that I will walk away from this episode without laughing. And I truly,
You think you can get through this without laughing once?
yes.
Do you think you could do that?
Yeah.
I already know I can't.
Like I know we do hard mode, and I'm like, let's do hard. Like I'm not going to laugh.
Okay.
I feel like, and this is more for Shayne, but I'm going to look at you while saying it. You know how like Goku takes off the training weights and you're like, now he's really serious?
That's
100%.
Piccolo.
Yeah. That's Rock Lee.
Say that to me.
That's Rock Lee. So that's how I feel about the laughing thing. Because I used to laugh so much in improv that it was a problem and I like couldn't progress, that I had to train myself to not laugh. And I feel like it took away my ability to laugh authentically. Everything you see on Try Not to Laugh is just to make you feel better.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'd argue, I think we all fall into that because as comedians, you want to support, so you laugh. But today, I'm playing full bumpers are down. I'm going.
I once
for
got
the
a
turkey.
0 in 5th grade because of that, and I like cried.
You should have saved that
I
shit for
straight up
later.
cried. That's also
We're not
not
even
funny.
playing yet.
I know I'm prepped. I'm just warming up.
Okay.
I'm warming up.
Bathroom stuff isn't funny. Bowling stuff isn't funny.
All
Like
right,
to the
bowling.
point where you're actually going to go, oh no, if we play TNTL hard mode next time, it actually brings down the energy because I will not be smiling.
Okay.
I will not be enjoying anything we are about to do.
Okay, good. I think this is
Like
good.
you're going to go, that was a damper episode because
No,
Angela
it's
didn't
not.
laugh.
It's not gonna be that. Okay, here's what's gonna happen.
Okay.
I'm gonna do my best.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my best to not laugh.
Mm-hmm.
And I know Damien can, because when we did the episode with you and Arasha, you guys both laughed like 3 times
Here-
together. Like,
Here's the twist, though. I'm throwing a wrench in the situation. Counter to what I just said, I do laugh a lot when I have either caffeine or sugar. Can't do caffeine anymore, but right before this, I took a spoonful of honey. I'm never beating the Bumblebee allegations. and I am feeling the sugar come up a little bit, and I'm feeling a little giggly. So maybe this time I will giggle.
Okay.
You don't know, though.
All right. Well, because I was going to say this. On top of this, you say you're not going to laugh once.
Mm-hmm.
You might laugh a little bit.
I think I'll laugh like twice.
Okay, only twice.
Yeah.
I think a sub game, because I'm going to do my best, but we could also keep tally of who's making me laugh the most. Mm-hmm. Just so you're also trying to, you're trying not to laugh, but you're also trying to make me laugh.
Oh, that feels, okay, that's going to bring out some shit. Okay. I might be sloppy, but here we go.
But ultimately,
I'm going to make some jokes I shouldn't make.
Ultimately, the real goal is not to laugh.
Oh, yeah.
And you're saying you're not going to laugh once.
I believe from the beginning to the end, it's an hour, I won't laugh.
Okay. I'm so curious.
Yeah.
How many times do you want to make a bet?
You're going to be like, oh, God, it was like hosting with like a towel. Like, I'm not going to give you anything.
Okay, but here's the thing, Angela. Aside from the competition, you're not going to laugh once. How many times do you think you can make me laugh in the hour? While also once?
I think I'll be lucky if I get 2.
I think you'll get more than that.
Okay.
I will also say if either of us breaks really hard, that is also going to be a Shayne laugh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, if you do laugh, I will laugh because I know it's going to take all your strength not to laugh.
I'm seeing the gears turning right now, and it looks like
just
you're
warming
hurting.
up.
We haven't started, and it looks like you're in pain.
You know when you see like you're watching sports? Here I go.
Yeah.
Talking about sports.
Yep. With Shayne and I were just talking about that before stream started. I've been playing a sports game on my phone. Go on.
Good for you, bud.
Yeah, Uma Musume. It's really good.
But you know when you see like
I support you, dude.
I'm gonna be fine. I'm
Come
literally
into the
gonna.
trunk.
This is literally gonna be so easy. I actually want to like put money down because I'll make money.
How much?
Let's put down $100.
Whoa. Whoa. That's a lot.
That's a lot of money. I said that and I did not mean that.
Angela, are we putting down $100?
No, we'll put down $10.
$10? Can you break 100? It's all I've got.
Holy shit.
But I'm doing what the batter's doing before they go out, and they're just like,
If you get through this entire episode without laughing, I will give you $20.
great.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'll give you $20.
Let's start. I mean, like, let's just stop
All right,
pussyfooting around.
You know
All
what?
right.
I need a good laugh, and I'm a little disappointed that I won't be able to this time, but okay.
I'll give $20 to anyone who doesn't laugh this entire episode. So that's $40 I might be losing total. I'm not placing that bet on myself.
Wouldn't it be so
I know
funny?
myself well enough.
Wouldn't it be so funny, Angela, if right now I was like, what if it was just to the charity of our choice, knowing full well that now you don't get $20 because you'd look really bad.
Sure. Like, it's actually going to be a problem for the tone.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a problem
always
for
gonna
the
be
tone.
popping
People
it
are
up,
going
and
to
I'm
be
gonna
in. People are going to be locked in.
Let's go. Get the clock going.
All right. So now, here's the thing.
This
We've
episode was
established-
brought to you by...
Oh, we're starting there.
So I actually do want to cut that.
You can't.
I think we have to.
All right.
Can I use my cut to cut that?
This episode was brought to you by...
The Army.
Can I interest anyone in some bravery? Army.gov. Go there.
This episode of Smosh Mouth is brought to you by Small's Cat Food. Small's Cat Food is protein-packed, preservative-free cat food delivered right to your door.
That's amazing. You know, my cats are extremely picky, so I need to get food that they're going to eat and like.
Yeah, it's amazing, Shayne. 88% of all cat owners reported its health improvements for their cats.
That's amazing.
Here's a review from a real Smalls customer. Elizabeth C. said, my cat was always so-so with her usual food, but she's very enthusiastic about Smalls. Her breath is much better, and she poops much less frequently, and it does not smell disgusting like it used to.
It's great stuff. My cats lose their minds over it. And what's great about Smalls is that you can try it risk-free. So if your cats won't eat the food, you can send it right back.
Oh my gosh, if they don't like it, you can just send it back. How easy. What are you waiting for? Give your cat the food they deserved. For a limited time only, because you're a Smosh Mouth listener, you can get 60% off your first Smalls order plus free shipping when you head to smalls.com/smoshmouth. That's 60% off when you head to smalls.com/smoshmouth plus free shipping. Again, that's smalls.com/smoshmouth.
All right, back to the show.
Meow.
You guys are both really funny. I'm gonna struggle with this one.
Thanks, man.
Can I
I haven't even...
Can I tell you? I wrote a joke down the other day.
Okay?
It's not going to make you laugh. I just kind of want to.
This is Tight 5 on Harriet Tubman. You're going to love this.
Yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. No, this is not funny. This is not going to make. I promise.
I dare you. Teach me something.
I promise it's not going to make you guys laugh. Okay. I'm happy because like it's been a while. I'm getting my creativity back. So it's like a genie pops out of a lamp. It's like, you have awakened me. I will grant you 3 wishes. I wish you'd have called me. Listen, it's complicated. See, like it's like a setup for like a thing.
I like that.
Like the genie.
That.
I wish
they had a thing.
I wish we went back to how it used to be. I wish we didn't have the kids.
Yeah, that'd be good.
And then the genie's like,
Whoa.
Yeah, that'd be really good.
And it sucks because like that wish didn't immediately happen, and it brings in some like questions of like, does the genie have other rules?
Right.
Well, that was a chuckle.
So that was a
little bit. That was a little bit. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that.
You're gonna smoke me. You're gonna kill him.
Oh,
that's fine. Look, there's no
you guys
money.
Are trunk boys. You're
there's
trunk
no
boys.
money on that. That's just for pride.
What if I tickled you right now?
No.
You want it so. I'm already being too cringe and I have to stop.
It's not cringe. It just feels cringe when we say things like that and no one can laugh because usually your friends are there with a little chuckle to be like, I hear you. That
like,
was
there's
fine.
nothing worse than saying like, can I tickle you? And it's like kind of.
And then you're met with nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, like you've never dated.
Like you asked, you posed that question to the void, and the void does not answer back.
Yeah. And that's like it's
a
pretty
struggle.
rough.
But sometimes it looks back and you're like, neat.
Yeah. And the little eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, little messed
Pretty
up little
cool.
eyes.
Yeah, pretty good. Look, I think we're in a bit of a standstill here.
Yeah.
I think we can have we're still allowed to have genuine
Conversation, 100%. Yeah, I do feel as if I can't really speak. I'm just gonna relax.
We're in a place where we're just trying to say jokes. We're trying not to laugh. Let's just get into just what do we want to talk about? Like, what's going on now?
I've been watching Summer Games.
Yeah.
And it's been really hard for me to watch myself because I am so ridiculously cringe. In like a way where it's just like I know I'm a normal amount of cringe on day to day, like we all are.
Sure.
But this is like it's so clear I didn't grow up with sports because there is something being unleashed that is so disgusting and so loud and so hard. Like even my whole thing, like a baby. Like what was I?
That one I was about to be really supportive of you. That one was tricky.
Yeah. No one went like.
Yeah.
Spencer did.
Hey, like this isn't bad funny.
Right.
This is bad.
So here's the thing, Angela, from someone, because I used to do a lot of summer games back in the day, in different summers, and I also would have that like amped up competitive vibe.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, oh, that's the game. That's what we're supposed to do. And then I would watch it back and I like hate it. I'd be like, oh my God, that's so cringy. And like, people think I'm too competitive. And then I like let that all go away. And now I'm like, man, I miss like letting myself care a little bit. Like you're not gonna make everybody happy all the time.
Oh, and I'm not trying to.
It's a tricky balance. Yeah. It's a very tricky balance.
Yeah. I was just watching it back and I was like, I can't even take this.
But
I wouldn't.
On me.
And I think you can know, like, I think it's important to remember, like, what you did was fine, and no matter how cringe you think it was, like, it does not compare to how cringe you probably actually were in high school.
Yeah, you did theater, right?
Yeah, and let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's wait for Godot.
That was cool.
It was cool.
You know, with our kind of back and forth, it's little Neil LaBute vibes here.
Neil LaBute?
Neil LaBute.
LaBute?
It's LaBute.
Yeah.
Like the Mesa?
Hate to refute the LaBute.
Quit talking about the shape of things.
Talk about set, serve, spike. You know what I mean?
Spike Jones.
Spike Jones.
Oh, he's gonna be dead. There's no way.
No, don't worry about that.
Yeah, don't even worry.
Don't worry about that. Focus on bet is you're not gonna laugh.
Here's my thing is,
and I
don't think
threw an
either
insult
of you.
at you, and you held your ground.
Yeah, I don't think either of you can even do it. I think you're gonna make each other laugh.
That's the bet.
I know, but that's what I'm saying is you were asking me to tally it up. How much I'm gonna make you laugh? I'm like, what's your tally?
I'm telling. Okay, I believe you. I think it's gonna be better off for this episode if I'm handing you $20 at the end of this. I think people are going to want to see that happen because I don't think they believe it.
It's an audio podcast.
Are you
for a lot of
crying on command right now? See, because I will say, like, Are you able to like be here with us and also not laugh, or do you have to go away?
No, I'm being really present.
No,
You're being really present?
you're
I just think it's like
absurd.
hard to hang out with two people who have known each other for so long, and I'm just like trying to be a part of the conversation.
Oh, me
And
when
it's
I'm
been,
hanging out with you and Chance?
Oh, literally go yourself.
You guys get to hang out. Can I feel like I don't get to hang out with you guys at all after the show.
We gotta hang.
We do. We've never done it.
We have hung out.
Never. Once.
You're trying to make me laugh.
I'm being so
And I
real
know
with you
in
right
this-
now. I'm being
Ooh,
very
I
genuine.
see the technique.
I,
It's like, don't go for the laugh. Go for like real, genuine shit.
I'm deeply sad and lonely all the time.
And I don't find any part of that funny because it's so relatable. It's so damn relatable.
Nice. Getting a little silly there.
It's a damn relatable.
That's a good. See, what's going to be your Icarus trick? How silly can you get?
Yeah.
Icarus trick?
Oh, yeah. Stitch in therapy.
Yeah, you know.
So damn
Icarus
relatable.
trick.
Icarus trick. What do you mean?
Well, like, you know, like gluing wings
Just
to your back and trying to get to the
kiss
sun.
already, kiss.
We
You know,
did before
and
this.
and
We're
getting
all dry now.
we did that a little bit. So
And then you land and there's
Try
a
not to
Minotaur.
barf.
we got into the trunk of a car and do it.
Yeah.
Kiss.
Big trunk though. Lots of space. We choose to be close.
Yeah. It's got hydraulics on the back wheels.
I'm actually trying to decide if I'm going to get a new car. I don't know if I want like a big car or a small car.
Well, how big a trunk you looking for? Because we know exactly how big that could be. Pontiac Aztec. Very flat back.
Subaru Outback.
Subaru Outback. You would love a Subaru Outback.
I want you to give me a bunch of cars, and one of them has to be fake, and I'll figure out which one it is. Because I
Okay.
actually don't think I
Okay.
can. Like, Subaru
Okay.
Outback sounds like a restaurant to me.
Okay. Subaru. So you think Subaru Outback is fake?
No, because you said it, I believe it's true. But
Okay.
now I'm like, give me some
Okay.
fake ones.
Okay. A Subaru Outback, a Toyota Corolla,
Pontiac GTO Judge.
a Rabbit.
Yeah,
I know a Rabbit isn't a car.
That is a car.
it is a car. It's a
Got you.
Volkswagen.
You do.
Volkswagen GTI used to be known as the Rabbit. They
It's
went-
called that's the nickname. It's not
No,
called
it was
the
called
Rabbit.
the Rabbit. It was called the Rabbit. Yeah. Don't you know James' mom?
Get her on the phone. Would she call it a Rabbit or would she call it
Get
a
her
Vol-
on the phone. Let's see if James' mom can make you laugh.
Yeah, James' mom.
Literally, she'll
what you
do
know
a better
about
job
rabbits?
than you two.
Whoa.
Okay, mean,
we,
not funny.
We two kisses. That's it.
We're not being mean here.
That's funny. No,
Thank you.
and
You
I didn't
cannot
mean to be
laugh and also be
I
kind.
know. I think so. Yeah, it's hard. It's really hard to
It
not
is.
laugh at all and try to make you laugh.
You know what's
doing
been
both.
helpful to me? I'm
For
smiling.
sure.
Like, I'm definitely not going to
Yeah,
laugh, but I'm
yeah.
like
But I'm
looking at you with
smiling.
wide
I'm
eyes and
enjoying
I'm
it.
smiling.
for sure get that.
Yeah, I feel like a crazy person.
Sorry, that was just kind of a laugh. That was
Shayne,
more
you're
of
at
like
7, it
that
doesn't
That was
matter.
me appreciating the moment. That was a Folgers moment. Whew. I'm proud of myself because I don't feel like I don't get many laughs on this podcast when we do TNTL.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm here to kind of like be a little bit of a ref almost. You know?
Oh, because you laugh so much, or
Yeah.
because yeah.
And 'cause
yeah,
you
no,
like
truly.
sports.
Yeah.
Like, I got the mobile game for you.
Oh yeah.
Uma Musume. It's
Okay.
great. It's sports, dude. It's sports.
So what is the sport?
It's horse racing. It's all horse racing.
And you're the horse racing.
No, you're the coach. You're coaching and training
coaching?
these. Yeah, you're
Oh.
basically training up these horses.
Like Seabiscuit.
They are anime women, but they are horses. Like, they're not people, they're horses.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's
You
the whole
get it.
thing.
Why are you all nodding like you know what he's talking about?
Because it's actually great.
It's anime horses.
I had a bunch of friends download it, and I was just like, oh, I get it. It's a meme. We're all doing it. And then I downloaded it, and I'm like, oh, this is genuinely so good.
So what are you doing? How are you coaching? Are you going faster? Like what are you...
You choose like how they train each day, like whether they're going to the track, whether they build up stamina, whether they're like, you know, training their mentals and learning skills by like, you know, practicing writing and all that stuff. Like,
Okay.
Like they're functioning like people, but I can't emphasize this enough. They're horses.
A Toyota Prius, a Honda Accord, or Marisha Hargitay.
You're gonna make yourself.
I was at the gym and I was at the
Polestar.
gym in Law and Order. This is Ernest.
up?
Can I have a real story
Yeah,
really quick?
yeah, This is
the gym.
I was at the
Dong,
gym.
dong.
I was on the treadmill, and Law and Order was playing on one of the TVs, and it was just going through the credits.
So,
Dead
real
silent.
Quick, they have TVs at the gym.
Yeah.
Thank-
That's crazy.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
What I'm about to say is not gonna matter now.
I'm so sorry. I sniped your joke.
That was crazy.
I'm so sorry.
I almost was proud that you were gonna do it. You know what I mean? Like that was funny. Okay, so tell us about your story.
I'm so sorry.
It doesn't really matter much now. I was on the treadmill and Law and Order, the credits were showing, and Marisha Hargitay came up, and I actually laughed out loud on the treadmill. I was just like, pop! Like, just because I was like, I forgot I'd seen that name my whole life, but I was just like, that's a funny ass name.
Who is that?
Marisha Hargitay. I was just
You
like,
said it differently than you said it before. Which is it?
because it's different every time.
Hop in my Marisha Hargitay.
Yeah, exactly. How's your day going, Marisha Hargitay?
Oh my God. Well, is she okay?
No, she got Marisha Hargitay'd.
Oh my God. Well, God bless her, keep her.
Whew, enjoy your Marisha Hargitay.
Well, she's in Christ's hands now.
How do you like your matcha?
Bitter. Tastes like fish, kind of.
Ew.
Doesn't it? Doesn't matcha have an exhale of fish to anybody else?
Ooh.
It's a little bit like seafoody.
Never having it again, no.
I do. I mean, matcha's good, but I feel like it's an acquired taste. Like, and I don't know, wasn't it not meant to be?
What's something that isn't an acquired taste? Everything's an acquired taste.
No, pizza.
Pizza, chicken nuggets, hot dogs.
That was so Trunk Boy's answer. Pizza, chicken nuggets, hot dogs.
Pizza, chicken nuggets, hot dogs.
Hot dogs. Trunk boys. We're gonna make it
Dead.
You know what? Any podcast where like we can't get any guests and it's just you and me, we're gonna do the like two white dudes with a podcast vibe. We're gonna be like, "Welcome back to Trunk Boys."
You almost got me with that.
With the trunk
Jumping up and down like that, because that's exactly you guys.
You like slapstick?
Oh, yourself. Sorry, I'm being mean again.
That's adult slapstick right there.
Don't be mean to be mean.
It's okay. I said the gym thing. When I said the gym thing, I was just trying to be like goofy and just be like,
Yeah.
It was
and
the
then
way
I was
you
like,
did it.
oh, it ended up being.
It implied so much.
It
It
didn't
was
mean
so
to.
funny.
It didn't mean to. I didn't mean to.
It was so funny. Okay.
Okay, who'd win in a fight, Tater or Bug?
Oh, dude, Tater.
Or they would probably kiss.
Mater. Wait, I'm thinking of Mater. Who's Tater?
Tater and Bug. They probably just moved to Portland.
Tater is my Spudhead character.
Oh, the show we did. Mm-hmm. Got it.
Yeah.
And Bug is
My character in Sword AF.
Yeah.
another show we did.
Another show we did.
And so
Right.
who would win in a fight?
I think Tater would win. What do you guys think?
Go on.
I'm sorry, I'm ruining the vibe, and that's what I said I would do.
I want you to expound upon it.
Okay. I think
Because what does our opinion matter?
Yeah, okay, that's true. I think Bug would choke.
Oh,
On Tater? Like
on
trying to
a
eat
potato?
Potato?
No, I think he would just choke. I think he would be like, "Oh my god." Like
That's Tater from the Spud Hut, the acclaimed series. Oh my God.
yeah, and choke.
And choke.
Or okay, let's think. All of the Smosh characters on the table, battle bracket, all of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is my favorite episode now.
Yeah.
Who's taking it?
Okay.
Besides the Chosen. The Chosen, you can't say that.
What? No, Chosen's losing.
I mean, well,
Okay.
I was gonna say Chosen
Oh no.
because there's so many iterations.
I don't think Sarah Christ is. I don't think.
I think Sarah Christ is a gun owner.
Maybe Courtney freaking Miller.
That's possible. Yeah.
Straight chance.
Straight chance solos for sure.
Yeah, I would say so.
Once he's not distracted by gay, like he's so.
It's pretty
powerful.
wild to see.
Okay.
Was that almost a laugh, or did I say something bad?
No, I think she's
Are you sick?
offended.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's gonna really ruin the vibe.
Did you not know Chance was?
I think you keep going back and forth between wanting to ruin the vibe and
I would never want to ruin the vibe.
That was the
Okay.
biggest.
I think what's happening is exactly what I thought would happen. I'm trying so hard not to laugh that
Right.
I can't. I'm
that you can't participate.
yeah.
What if
Oh,
you just
okay.
broke the seal and laughed a little bit? Because I'm already at like one,
no.
2. I don't know.
I
Yeah,
just
what
have
if
to,
you just do
I
it?
have to start trying to make you guys laugh because I got one from you, and did I get you?
I don't know.
I don't think we just laughed at the situation. Well, look, we could just have a conversation and you can just hang out.
Yeah, sure, do that.
If that's what I'm offering that if that makes you comfortable.
Why would that
that
ever
makes
make
me
anyone comfortable? As someone that always ruins the vibe and is often the third part of a cool 2 duo. It's not comfortable.
What would you like?
It's your face when you do that. When you're about to Look at him. It's like crazy. Looks like a peep.
Oh.
A peep?
The peeps.
Doula peep?
Doula peep. Look at his face.
That's a peep that helps you deliver babies.
We brought it to Wendy Williams and then you slam dunked it.
Who?
Give me a break.
I'm so bored.
That's her doing her impression.
This is every
I forgot
woman
she
you've
was
ever
embalmed.
loved. It's my impression of every woman you guys have ever kissed.
Hey, I love mummies.
I have to wash my mouth out. Oh, God.
Look, my technique is putting sand in my mouth before a kiss.
Oh,
They love it.
God. Wasn't good.
Oh,
Sorry.
God. I can't believe I've kissed you. Uh-oh. Why is my lips hurting now? Angela. I thought this was love.
It's working.
I know I should have waited for marriage for kissing you.
I can't lose to that.
Try to
And you're going to lose to some bullshit like that is what's going to happen.
It's like this weird
Irish
Irish
fit your
Johnny
entire
Bravo.
fist in my mouth. That's how we kiss where I'm from.
That's not going to get me because I'm a sophisticated woman.
Would you like to go to Midsommar with me?
I'm a
Have you seen the film?
Just because your face is going like that.
Angela,
doesn't
you've
mean-
heard this before. You're on that dating app, Tea and Biscuits or whatever it's called.
What?
Bagels and donuts.
That has to be. Bagel and hot dog.
I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to take that.
I don't think that should
That's
count.
not good enough.
That
Not
was
good
like
enough.
shock. That was like,
That's
what
not
are you
good.
saying?
What's the dating app? It's
Bagel
like
and hot dog.
Coffee and bagels?
coffee and bagel. What is it? Bagel and is it
Bagel and hot dog.
I don't think
It's
that.
not bagel
I
and a
think
hot
I
dog.
think it was
Think about
coffee and bagel. Coffee meets
coffee and
bagel.
bagel?
Or
Coffee
something.
meets bagel. There you go. That's what people are
Not the
saying
one
on
I
there.
was on.
You put too much fish in your mouth.
I can't wait to introduce you to my parents.
Oh, I love kissing you with my fist.
Let's let my parents watch.
It's not working at all.
Whoa, you know that new sound you've been looking for?
Yeah?
Well, listen to that. And that's how they made
The
Stomp.
beginning of can I tell you when I first our music teacher in 5th grade showed us a Stomp video and it was
Changed your
it
life
was
a
an
little?
existential
Yeah.
experience for me.
Because you grew up white, so you never had rhythm before. You
No,
never saw
and
it.
I was like, "What's happening to me?"
Yeah.
I got really scared and I pissed.
Mm-hmm.
You pissed?
Peed my pants a little bit.
But there was a stutter to it, and it made a rhythm. It was like, psst, 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 psst.
And that's stomp.
And that's Stomp.
And that's Stomp, baby.
And that's stomp. And that's 3 people sitting around a table talking about stomp.
In
Did you ever see
20
the Blue Man Group?
I did.
I've never seen them in person. You have?
I saw them live.
I saw them live.
You guys saw them live?
Yeah.
Let's do
So you guys
a
have hung
Smosh.
out. You guys have hung out.
Not
We hung out, we hung
together.
out. We were there.
Wait.
Let's do a SmoshCast trip to see the Blue Man Group.
I would
I would
love
love
that.
that.
I think
I
they
would
would
really
love that
love
too.
They need people.
I don't think so. I think they book pretty regularly. I think they travel and they book.
They've only been selling out shows for like 30 some odd years. It's
Cirque
kind
du
of
Soleil
sad.
too. Do you guys like those shows?
I never
I've been
saw
to
one.
one Cirque du Soleil.
Which one? I've been one to sit Pont de la
I've
Replay.
been to one Pont de la Replay.
Pound the replay.
Pont de la Replay.
Next up on the radio is Pound the Replay. By Rihanna. By Rihanna. By Banana. Can't wait to introduce you to my grandmother. Sorry.
You keep doing
Let's
that.
just have a
weird.
real. Let's bring it back down.
Yeah.
Let's bring it back down.
Okay.
We got up. Let's bring it back down. What's something genuinely going on right now that
Yeah.
we want to talk about?
Okay.
I'm just thinking. I've actually been good. Genuine. I've been trying to stay off of Reddit and TikTok this week because I noticed I've been really bad about. I feel like you and I had this conversation
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago where it's like I noticed where I'm like, anytime I have a second of downtime, I pull up my phone. And I'm just like scrolling through random stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not giving my brain a chance to think or
Yeah.
be. I'm not having, and I'm struggling with my creativity.
Yeah.
And it's because I need to be bored. I need to be uncomfortable. I
Yeah.
need to have those times where I'm like, I don't know what to do with myself.
And you need to kind of like break the rhythm a little bit. You need to like see things you don't see normally. You just gotta, but the internet is a way to, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like when I have writer's block, Amanda always told me, she was just like, just go somewhere, like go on the bus or do
Right.
something. Cause it's like, then you kind of like see people, but that's so easy to do on the internet. Like I genuinely pull so many characters off of watching people's TikTok lives.
Right.
Yeah, you just
I
take
think
what
going
they do.
Yeah.
and
going
do
to
it.
an app intentionally is
Is what
different.
you're talking about.
I'm talking
Okay.
about
Because it's different. Because like
I'm
when
just-
I'm bored, I will open up my sports game. Is there an elderly person unwrapping a Werther's original for 10 minutes in the movie theater? Because that's what it sounds like. I feel like we're all just sort of gently being kind of polite about it, but like, goddamn.
I heard Jonathan, it's okay.
I was like, no, you're going to love this part. Iron Man's about to do something crazy. Hey, excuse me, I'm so sorry. Could you...
You can't cover your mouth. We gotta see you not laughing. We gotta see it. Don't do that. Oh. Okay, cross your eyes. You have to look too.
I can see you.
Yeah. Good.
Don't with me on this, all right? Don't play with me. I live in your head. I have a huge apartment in your head. I bitches and get money in your head. I'm working out in your head, and I'm reading novels. I'm hanging. I got a lazy boy chair, and I live there. And we're talking shit about you. We're all hanging out playing Cards Against Humanity in your head because I live in there. You're so scared. You're so scared. Drunk boys. What does it all mean when it's over?
Unironically, you spat in my eye. Angela, if you have really messed up medical spit, you have to legally let me know.
Yeah, you got to check out for a pink eye.
This episode of Smosh Mouth is brought to you by ZocDoc. Angela, did you remember to schedule that doctor's appointment?
Oh, no, because I wrote it down on a Post-it, and then I lost that Post-it because I got in my car.
That happens. You know what makes it easier is ZocDoc. ZocDoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare high-quality in-network doctors and click to instantly book an appointment. It's what I've used, and I've been finally remembering to schedule those doctor's appointments every year. In fact, I need to right now.
But Shayne, my socials are all telling me that maybe I could just get like this face mask instead of seeing a dermatologist, and that'll do the trick.
Yeah, see, I think you should leave it to the professionals. And ZocDoc will make that easy to schedule an appointment with a professional.
I probably should because I'm feeling very old. I found a cobweb in my eye yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm getting older too. Like, things are happening. Yeah, look at me. No, but I'm probably going to use ZocDoc to schedule an appointment here pretty soon. I need to get my annual checkup, make sure what's wrong with this.
Good on ya.
So stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/SmoshMouth to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/SmoshMouth. ZocDoc.com/SmoshMouth. You went a little long there, but that's okay.
I just wanted to take my moment.
You're just feeling it. That's great.
It felt weird.
Yeah, back to the show.
Oh, I'm tired. I want to go to bed.
That was good. I want to go to bed.
I want to go to bed.
I want to go bed.
Oh, I almost had you. I'm trying to get Damien. It's really hard.
I think I've
you've
thrown out a
gotten
couple
him.
chucks.
Okay.
Got him.
All right.
You can't cover your mouth though.
I won't do that. I am sorry about that.
Hey, and that's on us.
And I honestly, I wasn't covering it to hide. I was pushing it in. I was going. Like,
You know what I appreciate about you, Shayne?
What?
You got to be so well hydrated because when you laugh that hard, you cry so strongly, and I'm like, damn.
No.
You seeing that shit?
oh, I can't wait to have my coffee.
Trump boys.
Sorry, I'm just gonna have a sip of my coffee.
Just gonna have a little bit of my emergency.
No, keep drinking. Angela did vote for Jill Stein, and she told us all that.
You actually vote?
This is getting ridiculous.
Okay.
This is becoming.
We're gonna pull it back down. Nothing that we just said is true.
Yeah.
Okay. Angela doesn't vote.
First.
And that's not coffee in there. It's vodka.
Nice. I think we need to get back to a real conversation here.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because I think we get to the zone where we're at a standstill.
Yeah.
My friend just came in last night. My friend, he's one half of Very Gay Paint on Instagram. Check them out. They're incredible.
I've heard about them.
Yes. They paint murals that are like stunning in like people's houses, and he's been getting into just doing some more, like my friend Jensen has been getting into some more solo stuff. So I was like, you can kind of just like have a field day on my wall if you want.
Cool.
And now it's like this morning I woke up and it's like my living room is like, it looks like it there's just vines and weird
cool.
snakes and flowers and
That's
stuff
so
all over it.
I love that.
And yeah, sorry, I laughed a little bit because I almost laughed. That's all.
Because we were being too genuine?
No, because
Because you're just thinking about how happy you are about the mural.
yeah.
Yeah, you see a
And-
little snake and you giggle.
So, but we were asking like what's been going on with you but now my apartment, now I almost think it's a little too artistic. I'm like, is this me? Like, do you ever get like some
Like it doesn't represent you.
Were you ever trying on clothes that are like so cool that you're like, I'm not this
I get
person.
that.
Yep.
Like I
get
look
that.
artsy.
There's a couple like shirts in my closet that I'm like, I'll just never wear it, but I have it.
But like that's
Yeah.
why don't you wear it? Because you think it's too cool?
It's too cool for me. Like I can't pull it off
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
Maybe one day.
Like it's kind of, it's like people are going to assume more about me
Exactly,
than I feel
yeah.
confident filling right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Like
I
this
totally
apartment
understand
looks like
that.
I have really good taste in music.
Yeah.
And I simply
know you
don't. Yeah.
yeah.
I am sort of in the same boat right now where my office, my streaming space, I'm like, it's a little too like cold and sterile other than like the green screen and the actual like streaming
Oh my
space.
God, you should get my friend in there to paint.
I that's a good idea. I think I might do that. But what I was looking at beforehand was like carpets, like area rugs, but they have like texture to them. One is like a lake and it has like moss on the outside. And I'm like, that would feel so comfy on the bare feet. Like it's just like and I'm like, but can I pull that out? Is it too much rug for my space? Like, is it too crazy?
Is the rug
Is
too
it too
cool? Yeah.
Like, what if someone comes into my office and is just like, this can't be yours.
Right.
Yeah.
I get that. It's like it doesn't represent you. You want to walk into your space and be like, this is me.
No, but it does though. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with it. It sparks joy.
And
Okay.
you want like an inspiring space.
Yeah.
Like people underestimate, because we've got into our millennial gray era
Yeah.
for so long, of like a space being like inspiring
Yeah.
and being unique and being fun.
I feel like when what is it with colors for like certain generations when people are like millennial gray? Because I know there was like an emerald green sofa that I looked at, or like an emerald green paint, and everyone's like, "Oh, it's the millennial green." I'm like, "God damn! Can you
Yeah.
just what are we allowed to do?"
Yeah.
Because there's psychology to colors, and so it's probably what we're seeking. And like green is like for focus and
I just want my damn emeralds.
yeah.
Give me the emeralds.
Yeah. What would you say color is?
Probably like an emerald.
Probably like an emerald.
That was so lame and so bad and so inappropriate.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to give you $20 anymore.
No, but I'm earning it. I'm earning the $20.
You are doing
but
a
just
really good
that
job.
part aside, that made everyone upset.
Well, I just want the chaos emeralds.
You mean the Chaos Emeralds?
Yeah. Give me the chaos emeralds.
Customs.
What?
Customs.
Sorry, we were having a bit of an inside joke.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I just kind of.
It's from a fan fiction forever ago where
No, for
Obama
sure, for sure.
has
I
the
didn't
Chaos
ask about it, so I
Emeralds,
didn't ask
and
about
Sonic
it.
needs them.
So no one said, "Oh, we need you to elaborate." No one did that. We kind of were just like still here waiting for you guys to finish with your
Sonic,
drunk little.
so Sonic is like this blue little runner guy, and he's always running in video games.
Is he a child?
No, he's like an adult.
He's a fully grown man.
Is he?
He's
Is he
like
a
early 20s, yeah.
Is he what?
Is he packing?
Depending on which fanfic you're reading, probably, yeah. Probably like uncomfortably so. Mm-hmm. Like flopping while he runs, like hurts his own, bruises his own thighs when he runs.
What is his? I'm looking at him up
Yeah.
there. What is his
He's right there.
species?
He's a hedgehog.
Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog.
It's in the name.
Oh, but he's blue.
Yeah.
Hedgehogs aren't blue.
Well,
Now you get the core concept of why he did so well in the 90s.
Here's the thing. But I've heard Chances mentioned you don't know animals.
yeah, no, animals.
Do you not know animals? Oh, dude, we
No,
gotta
I know
go to the
animals,
zoo.
but like if we get really in the weeds of it all, I'm like, what? A hedgehog isn't blue. I know that.
Okay.
What would
Fair.
it take for Smosh to bring us to the zoo? Because I want to see you experience the joy of like, if you don't know animals, I know you've never seen like a tapir, and it's like, what the does Angela think when looking at
So
a
you're
tapir?
with me and you made up a tape.
I'm not.
Tapir
That's
is
the
not
thing.
that's a real animal.
Say 3 things, make one of them a fake animal. Say 3
Okay.
animals.
Okay. Let me cook
Yeah.
here. Okay. Sunfish. Let's see. We've got a howler monkey, and we've got a Durungai.
Sunfish. Howler monkey. Durungai?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I feel like Durungai is the thing. He's smiling. Okay, I feel like Durungai is the thing you want me to fall for because that sounds like a made-up word. But sunfish, what's that? There's clownfish. There's
Most
Nemo.
fish are named like somebody hates fish. They're like, this is the gap-toothed, cross-eyed bitch fish.
Yeah.
And like, oh,
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to say Durungai.
Is not real.
No, I'm going to say the one in the middle. What was the one in the middle?
Howler monkey.
Howler monkey. No, I'm going to say Durungai.
Got it right. Durungai is not
Correct.
real.
That was hard.
I did it off theme. I should have done it similar. I should
you
have
did a
done
great job.
I should have done like yelling camel or something.
You did a great job.
should I do the same thing?
Yeah.
All right. Impala, Kinkojo.
What?
Chevy Impala.
Impala,
Chevy Impala is a car.
Kinkojo.
Kinko's is a store.
Not anymore.
You bombed it? Oh my God! All those people.
And then they copied it and sent it to all the other Kinkos.
Oh
So
no!
got it all in one.
Kinko is gone.
Yeah. Well,
Kinko's is gone.
Shayne did his
Kind of
handiwork.
like FedEx. I guess it's just maybe they rebranded. It's like FedEx Kinkos.
It's still Kinko's.
We're just being honest here.
I know. Every once
I
in a
feel
while, I
like
smile.
it's a fresh reminder for me to not like try to be funny because
I know
feel
it's hard,
like
right?
when I'm being earnest and vulnerable is when you start laughing at
Exactly.
So
me.
you
Which
just
equally
learned
hurts and
the
is also cool.
Importance of being earnest.
Ernest
Oh,
goes
it's
to
for you,
jail.
champion.
Ernest goes to jail. You guys
Okay.
just say references to each other and you change the
Which
words.
animal is fake?
Tell me which one of these is. Oh,
That doesn't count.
that doesn't count.
Why wouldn't it count?
You didn't say a joke. Stop it.
Oh my God!
Look what you did.
Oh, it's Kinko's all over again.
That doesn't count.
Why does that not count?
That wasn't a laugh.
You laughed, homie.
Why don't we just cut this shit? Look at what we're doing to ourselves. Look at you. Come on.
You thought Summer Games was bad. You're gonna watch this shit back.
I
With
don't
your
care.
not
And you know what?
$20 have an ass.
I'm living in your head, and I'm dead in mine. Nothing I'll see.
Yeah, nothing I'll see.
Because I don't have my glasses.
Nice.
All right.
Keep
hold
me
on,
in the
hold
trunk
on.
with
All
your
right,
glasses.
let's rank the cast.
All right.
Okay.
Which animals?
Yeah, which animal's not real?
I.
That's real.
That one's real.
What were the other two?
Impala.
Kinkojo.
Kinko Joe.
Kinko Joe's made up.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
There's
Obviously.
a Kinkajou, which is real, but I made up a
Damn!
joke.
Come on,
But-
bro.
Yeah.
Damn it!
Oh, damn it.
I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, damn it! I stepped in my own poop, and now I have to clean it up.
A new shit has entered the villa,
Oh.
and I stepped on it.
Did you just fart?
No.
Did you hear
I was
that?
just gonna set my
I-
cheeks up on the table.
I think he gambled
My
and lost.
brother once. I will never forget this.
Did he gamble and lose?
We were after school. We were hanging out with our nanny, and she was so cool. And because my parents were always out of town, and she and my brother and my best friend, we were all doing our homework at the table, and she was like, "There's no more farting," because he kept
Ooh,
farting.
that's it.
Right?
You're inviting farting with that.
And
That's
my
how
brother,
you get, yeah.
My
That's how you
brother
get the
runs
most
up to my
gnarly
friend.
fart.
He gets a running start, jumps, his ass in her face, farts, lands.
Your brother is the Banksy of flatulence. Because that's incredible.
I have to tell him that. That's the funniest thing.
That's so
Because I've told you this story. I
cool.
don't think I've told other places, but I don't know if I've told
I've
you this story.
never heard this.
No.
No, this story about my brother.
Do you know
My
how-
brother got kicked out of the. He had to walk.
Go on.
It's you preventing yourself from laughing is so funny, dude.
What? This is a beautiful face on me.
My brother this one time.
One time we were driving home and we were really close to the house, but we were like a street down, and my dad was so annoyed with my brother continuing to fart. I think I told you this somewhere live. It was it was in front of an audience, I remember. And my dad kicked my brother out of the car and he had to walk home because he farted.
He let your brother crop dust the entire neighborhood.
He pulled over and he literally was like, "Get out of the damn car!" And he was so mad. And then
Awesome.
and then I remember looking through the rearview mirror and seeing my brother walking.
And you saw him walking, and you saw him go like fart. One time on the way to an audition when I was like 12, I was so nervous and like truly not trying to be funny. I was trying to hold it in, but I was like, my body was like shutting down because I was so nervous and I farted. And my mom was like, "Oh my God!" Like, she's like, "Roll down the windows. What the hell?" She's like, "Can we go to this audition? Are you sick?" And I was like not laughing. I was like sad and scared. It was not funny to me. You know what it takes for a 12-year-old to not find a fart funny? I was like, and I booked it. I booked that audition.
Oh my God. There are levels to it. Where like, if there's embarrassment if you make a loud noise. There's an embarrassment if it's stinky. But there are certain levels where people are like, "Ah!" Like it's like, are you dying? Like, are you okay? You need to go to the hospital.
No, it's when it's followed up by like, because a fart is funny if it doesn't smell bad.
No, what makes me farts don't make me laugh.
But your brothers were
But when
gnarly.
someone goes, "Are you sick?" after
My mom was yelling. she was yelling.
No!
Oh my God!
It's like Hereditary. I want to die!
Ah!
God. It's,
Dude,
yeah.
it takes a lot to fart once and upset
Someone to
your
go,
parents
"Are you sick?"
so much.
Yeah. You gotta let that out. It comes out somehow.
Oh, whoa, guys.
Might as well choose the butt.
I'm shocked at how well you're doing for me. Like, I really thought I had this in the bag. And I've kind of broke it like twice.
Yeah, and
But I wouldn't say I've laughed.
Okay, well, I was about to, be polite.
Holy.
No, Angela, you've full on left like a few times.
Yeah, what did you say that? It was like
Just
you were
said
like,
to pick the
like which one is not the fish?
I was like,
We like moved on to something else.
which one's the animal?
Which one's not the animal?
Where's the animal?
All right, I'm gonna say 3 musicals. No, you're gonna know. I'm gonna say 3 plays.
Oh.
One of them's fake.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
If I know it, I'll sit out. So Shayne.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna find some deep cuts.
Okay. Here we go. I'm ready.
Let me think. Okay.
She doesn't know I know this life hack.
Okay. Caucasian chalk circle.
Fake.
Well,
Oleana. Top Girl.
First one fake.
first one fake.
It's real. Written by David
Whoa.
Mamet.
David
Mamet was.
I'm glad to see him getting work.
Almost funny. Not quite.
Is the second one fake?
Okay, which one of these is
Oh my
a real
God, I said
animal?
all 3 real plays.
David Marmot.
Okay, so you.
So I f***ed it. So let me try
so
one more time.
all
I thought
three
of
were
3.
real,
I
Really
thought of
pulled
3
an
real
Ian
plays.
right
which is
there.
a nice, cool moment we had there.
So let me try it again. Here we go. I can't believe I thought of 3 real plays. That was ridiculous.
We should change the name to Try Not to F Up.
Oh, but you thought Caucasian chalk circle was fake. But that's
Well, we
real
had
play.
to pick one, but I was.
I
like,
had to pick
I was
one.
like, they all
Yeah,
sound
yeah.
real.
Okay.
They all sound so
okay,
real.
let me think of another one. Okay, here we go.
Tell us 3 fake ones just to balance it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tummy time. The shit smuggler.
Finding Godot.
That's the squeak wool.
Okay, no, I'm actually going to give you 2 real ones, 1 fake, okay?
Okay. 2 truths and a lie.
Okay. Wrong sofa. Blood eyes.
And the Pillow Man.
Blue fandom.
Blue fandom. Whoa. Blue fandom, wrong sofa, and Blood Eyes.
I know Blue Phantom is the sequel to Glass Menagerie. Mm-hmm. I know Blood Eyes is the sequel to Normalize.
It's when she's no longer weak.
She gets her blue roses and plants a garden.
Wow, we're talking glass menage on the pod.
I actually love glass menage. My glass menage doctor.
My glass menagina.
Come on, I was trying to make a vag doctor joke.
Remember the
We
thing
were doing
you
an
cut?
ad read.
guys, I'm the veg doctor.
We were doing an ad read for ZocDoc, and Angela was like, "Yeah, my vag doctor."
And it looked straight into James's eyes.
And he's
now
not been the
now
same
he's been
since.
crying all day.
Started crying blood. It was awful.
That's where you got that. Wrong sofa is fake.
All three are fake. You.
Well,
Wow.
Angela, you really.
I
made a
really
cool
thought I
game.
lost it with blue fandom. Blood Eyes is good.
I hear it's fake.
Okay, I have a fun one.
Okay.
Damien, you can't participate. I'm going to name 3 Final Fantasy VII characters, and you have to tell me which one of them is fake.
But you have to first tell me what Final Fantasy is. Is it a video game?
It's a video game.
Okay.
Series, a video game series.
Okay.
It's a lifestyle.
3 characters, one's fake.
One's fake.
Okay. Can you... I know none, though. Okay. I'm just guessing off the top. I'm just going to... It's like a slot machine. I'm just going to...
Yeah, you gave us 3 fake plays, so I
Yep.
think this is probably about right.
Okay, ready?
Sephiroth. Cloud. And Squall.
Sephiroth. Oth.
Sephiroth.
Cloud.
Cloud.
And Squall.
Squall.
I'm between Cloud and Squall. I think Cloud is the one you want me to fall for.
Or is it the one he wants you to squall for?
Squall.
Good job.
Really?
He's from Final Fantasy VIII.
He's from 8.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was lucky. I'm never lucky.
Yeah.
You did a good job.
Okay.
All right, let's
mean,
bring
hey.
out the big check.
Yeah, now unfortunately the check costs $23, so we're going to need you to
Yeah, you owe
kick
us $3.
Name three female authors.
Toni Morrison,
Madeline Miller.
Emily Bronte.
Stephanie Meyer.
Emily Bronte.
Let's do more.
Bronte.
Emily Bronte. Anne Bronte.
Yeah.
Her sister.
Yeah,
Virginia
there was
Woolf.
3. There was actually 3 Bronte sisters.
Emily Dickinson. There's a lot of Emilys.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay.
Sarah J. Maas.
Sarah J. Maas.
Can't believe Stephanie Meyer beat Sarah J. Maas.
I saw that. She has a powerful right hook.
That's funny. Not quite funny enough. Jane Austen.
Friar of the Orange Tree, more like gonna kick the shit out of you.
I think Eowyn Ivy is an author that I've read recently. That I
Who's the one that did the Dragon Riders of Pern? That's a thing.
Favorite book in the world.
Favorite book in the world.
The Bible.
Drunk Boys.
Trunk boys.
Drunk boys reading the Bible.
Reading the
in
Bible.
the back.
That's
Come on.
1738 Ezekiel.
Bouncing on that Jesus.
Okay. Favorite book in the world.
Not a reader.
Can't read.
You both did the same joke?
Yeah.
You guys are drunk buddies.
That's when elephants hold hands.
Nice. That's so awesome. That's like Avatar.
So you like, elephants, right?
That was good. And that was good
Thanks.
too. And I do know
Thanks.
elephants.
You're gonna love tapers. Can we please go to the zoo?
Can we please go to the
Tapers
zoo?
are crazy.
They are.
What are tapers?
Can't wait for you to see them.
Yeah.
I know, but can you explain?
They're mammals that are like yay big, and they look like
Yay,
kind of like
big. Tapers in the comments are going to go nuts.
piggies.
Yeah, we got a lot of tapers in the
If
audience.
piggies were crossed with bears, but
Pigs?
also had like a weird little like elephant nose, not fully elephant nose, but like enough that you're like, that's a little elephant nose.
You look at it and you know God doesn't exist.
Yeah, not because all the suffering.
What's an animal and you go, God didn't design that?
Scorpions.
Ditto, because
I think a
it's,
scorpion's
it's,
gorgeous
They tried
looking.
they tried to make Mew, and they made Mewtwo, but their failed experiments were Ditto.
I see Sonic and I go, God didn't.
Platypus.
Platypus.
Nobody has explained a platypus to me well enough.
An
yet.
echidna has 4 penises.
What do you want explained? Like
A platypus,
why?
just like what's up.
It's
What
like
it-
a
Monotreme.
duck.
It's
a up
monotreme.
duck.
a monotreme.
It's a mammal that lays eggs. There's only a few. It's platypus, echidna, and that's it.
What?
Yeah.
You guys are like making shit up.
I bring
No.
up monotremes on almost every video, Angela.
You're the one who said wrong sofa a second ago.
Yeah, and you guys thought it was a play.
I said it was not. And then you said you. And then I was like, let's, I guess, continue on.
I love you guys.
I love you too. We should hang out at least even once.
I feel like I've been here for 7 hours.
This has been crazy. Let's cool the brakes.
Okay.
We don't have to like. You're
I'm
doing
relaxed.
great. You're doing great.
I mean, you guys are killing it.
Oh man, I mean, jeez.
Okay, you want to pump the? Did you just want to pump the brakes?
Just like get back to earnest conversation.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think why I don't know animals is because I like. Did you have in what grade do they go through all the animals?
Well, no, it wasn't. Okay, it wasn't school. I was obsessed with Animal Planet.
Oh, okay. Maybe that was obsessed.
I was obsessed with animals, so it was very much. It was definitely
animals.
It's definitely extracurricular for me.
Yeah.
I think that was the dinosaur books, that maybe were in your elementary school classroom if you were lucky, or I know I had a few at home. I was a real rocks and minerals kid, and now I can't be that because everyone thinks oh yeah, a citrine that'll make your ass not fall clean off, and I'm like, yeah, no, I think just I like the shiny rocks.
I think I had a jewel or rocks.
Did you have a rock? Rock collections were big for a
They were.
For a minute.
I wonder if
and
kids
now
still do
now
that.
adults are into crystals.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe it was just a carryover.
Yeah, maybe that's just a millennial
I think people need an excuse to have things. They're like, we have crystals. We have crystals because they heal you. And I'm like, I don't believe that, but I'm like, you're allowed to have crystals because they're awesome.
No, I think attaching meaning to something is more fun than just wanting a rock.
I disagree. Next topic.
See, I think the meaning is in the rock.
I know, but what I think is cool is a rose quartz is so pretty, and then I get told, oh, if I hold it more, it's going to help me have better self-love. And then I think I'm reminded of self-love when I look at it.
Yeah,
it just feels like a bummer where
so
it's
cool.
you don't love yourself, hold this rock, and it's like, oh, buddy.
Not quite funny enough.
See, I think it's it could be a placebo effect.
Yeah.
And just truly a reminder. It's
literally,
it becomes a reminder, a memento. That's cool. My argument is I don't need that aspect to be real in order for me to want to just have quartz. I think quartz is incredible.
All taste the
for
same
sure.
going down.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you put it all it's all the same. It's all protein.
Yeah. Tastes a lot like blood.
I should have had you talk about true crime because whenever you talk about true crime, you laugh.
No, not more of that.
Yeah.
That's every podcast I'm on. What are you up to, Amanda? Oh, true crime.
I know.
Another reason.
Every podcast you're on, they're talking to Amanda?
Yeah.
Are you still up to date? Are you locked in on true crime
Yeah, have you
right
seen
now?
the new crime?
Yeah, I have been. I did take a little bit of a breather.
Did it was it getting to you? I don't know how you and Amanda and so many people keep up with true crime. I'm I would be terrified or just feeling miserable all the time.
Yeah, I've toned it down a little bit because it's just sometimes it's if I'm watching TV to go to sleep is what I realize. I did put on the 30 for the
O.J. Simpson 30 for 30
to go to sleep the other night,
wow.
and I can't believe I do that, but I put those things on because I like documentary people talking just about something, but it's interesting to me, and then I start to fall asleep, and then the sound. But I woke up really anxious, and I was like, oh, I wonder why.
Sure.
I have this court case
Did
blasting.
you see that OJ made the Murdy under 30?
That was so
For those
brilliant.
audience at home, Shayne almost giggled.
That was really a good one.
Thank you. He's older than that, though, when he died.
I watched that 30 for 30, and I'm blown away how someone can run that many yards every game for a whole season.
I mean, Heisman.
Okay, I was going to say this earlier.
Yeah.
It's actually hilarious that you are not into sports at all, but you watch that 30 for 30 with O.J. Simpson over and over again.
I've seen
and the
it
first
so
few
many
episodes are
times.
only about the sports.
Yeah, and I like it.
That's what's crazy about this
Is
documentary.
the show Hear Me Out? Because it's just hold on, he might have done. But
The host
check
goes
this
out,
out real quick.
he's like,
Is the show Hear Me Out is so funny? Is the show Hear Me Out? Watch him run?
He's real good at running.
I think it's amazing in culture to see somebody be so godlike and do that on their own and then
we have
go
not
way
seen
down.
we have not seen something of that caliber.
Yeah.
Because we grew up just
Yeah.
already knowing the whole thing.
Literally.
But you watch that and then you also watch Hard Knocks.
Yeah. And I just started. It's the Bills, isn't it?
It's the Bills, which is a great team.
Yeah.
Like, love them so much. I need to watch it. But like, you watch so much football content.
But I don't watch football.
Outside of football.
Because I love the stories. And I love
it's
the wives.
hilarious.
I love seeing them. Like, my favorite on Hard Knocks is the Christmas episode when they all buy each other gifts.
Yeah.
And like the top running back will give everybody like electric scooters, and they're all in like a big it's like. Or like
That's awesome.
Yeah, Dan Marino got all of the Dolphins QB department.
Sorry, this has no true crime aspect to it. It's just a sports show?
No, we moved back to just
murder
But I'm just
someone every
curious
year.
because I'm like, well, you've been cut.
Literally.
At the end of the season, Josh Allen has to decide who lives and who dies.
Who do you guys think is going to play the halftime show?
Ooh, okay. I'm actually down for this. I'm so down for this. I meant to
There's
do
a
this.
lot of rumors, Sabrina and Miley.
Ooh.
But why? I just keep hearing that, and I'm like, why not just one each? Why do we have to put both of these incredible women and do them together? Why can't we just have one?
Why can't we have them fight each other for supremacy?
Yeah, and
See
then
which one
put them against each other.
Miley would be an interesting choice. I actually think she would be great.
I think she'd.
I think she'd rock because she's got that rock vibe, which they love.
And she has a huge songbook.
I would see Sabrina Carpenter
Yeah,
over
I think
Miley
she'd-
right
I think
now.
Sabrina Carpenter's too new. They never go with someone who's in their first 10 years. It's got to
But
be
Sabrina
like.
isn't that new. She's been making music for.
I know, but
not-
But I mean, even like within the first 10 years,
Yeah.
like Taylor Swift, I think is just now in the era where I'm like, because you need to appeal to multiple generations, right?
Yeah.
And so you need Gen X.
That's why
to
I think
be, and
Miley comes out. She brings out
Sabrina's just
Dolly.
very-
She brings out it's just Miley is like so.
Dolly Parton would be.
Can I bring up a dark horse?
Yeah,
Nora Jones.
that would be so sick,
I would
dude.
actually be so
That
down.
would be so
I
sick.
think Nora
Sleepy,
Jones.
just a sleepy
that would be
little halftime
so
show.
funny,
so
dude.
cool.
And then
Blue Man Group.
Blue Man
That'd
Group.
be fun.
And then
Smosh Meets Reddit stories.
1,000 miles. What is that? Vanessa
Carlton.
just comes out, but the piano becomes like blazing through like from behind. Like the team is like standing there listening. It's like you just see the piano like if I just
That's really good.
and it just like misses
That's
one
good.
and she turns around. And it's like,
That's good. Honestly, Billy Joel.
Well, Billy Joel is. Yeah.
I know, but he has like a new album.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You have to watch his doc. The documentary is really amazing.
I think like they never can go wrong with those like old school
Yeah.
people. That's always kind of the best shows, and it's the one that gets everybody hyped.
who's the
'cause-
guy that's still performing when he's like 97? He's like
Every one of them.
Frankie
Valance, Frankie Valance,
Ricky Valley.
Frankie
Valli?
Valli. I think
Yeah.
Frankie Valli could
That'd be
take
fun.
I would actually be so down. He's just they're like,
it. Just walks.
They go,
up
this
and
year's Super
dies
Bowl
on
halftime
stage.
performers are Frankie Valli featuring Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh, I would watch.
I forgot we
that.
were playing.
it's okay.
No, I honestly, I've seen you come alive.
I think
in these past few
I
minutes.
think I am going to admit defeat. I half laughed. I think 4 times.
I still think you're winning. Like I still
You
think
won,
I've laughed
for
more
sure.
Yeah, but I didn't make. I don't know. You definitely took the cake for Shayne. You made him laugh so much.
Well, you were that wasn't your
Yeah.
primary goal.
Yeah, but I'd say good game, guys.
Great game. All right, so the numbers, obviously, it's tough to gauge.
Yeah.
We're playing just off of vibes.
I hope it's you. I hope you win.
Damien, you laughed twice.
Okay.
And Angela, it's kind of iffy on 2 or 3.
Yeah, I'd say there was like 3 halves, and you
Yeah.
had that big one.
You did have the big one
At the gym,
I would
which I
say
think
it's
was
fair to say you did not burst out in laughter.
Yeah.
You were able to like contain
But
it every time.
I got I was really. I do admit defeat.
But I feel like I had a lot of like half laughs in there too. So if you wanted to like share the crown,
Okay,
I'm here
10,
for
10.
it. Yeah.
I laughed 27 times. Angela, you made me laugh 6 times. Damien, you made me laugh 10 times. But here's the kicker.
Oh my god.
I made myself laugh 11 times.
And that's a trunk boy.
And that's a trunk boy right there. Nice. Way to go.
Truly,
Nice.
this was so fun.
This
Thanks
was
for
a
being
lot
here.
Of fun. Yeah. Hey, Angela, where can people find you?
This is so much fun. And Angela, you're kicking ass as co-host. And
Thank you
Damien,
so
I'm so
much.
excited to host this with you too.
Thank
and
you, yeah.
It's gonna be so fun.
Gonna be wacky.
it's been a great time. Hey, we're having so much fun.
Hey, just come on down. Come on down. We're having
Catfish
fun.
Cabin.
The Catfish Cabin. This has been a blast. Love you guys.
It's
Yeah.
been an honor. I love what you guys do with the channel, and yeah, thanks for
right.
having me.
This is the
See you
weirdest
later.
goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.